all the text, okay? You need to recheck the text and compare it with your answers to check your understanding, if it matches or not, okay, about what you understood before.
Yeah.
Can you explain better? Because is it like to read?
Oh, it's afterwards. Okay, so hear me out on this. Right. You are going to have a piece of paper.
Sorry, could you move the microphone?
Yeah, sorry, I'm sorry.
Okay. So, on the piece of paper that you have in front of you, there are gaps. There are gaps. Gaps means lacune. Sono le lacune. I will read the whole text. You need to fill the gaps with the words that I say. Quindi voi dovete riempire le lacune con le parole che dico quando leggo questo. Okay, ready? Shall I spell them or just say them?
At the beginning, I think you have to
Read naturally.
And then they have to understand, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we ask one by one.
Yeah. Okay, I'll read it all the way through.
Yeah.
Twice. So I'll read it all twice.
Or can you read basically
Until there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, ready? Plant anatomy and physiology. Leaves, stems, and roots. Plants are complex organisms with specialized structures that perform essential functions for their survival and growth. 3 of the most important parts of a plant are the leaves, stems, and roots.
Okay, we can wait a second. Do you understand the words? Yes. Okay.
Each of these organs has a specific anatomy and physiology that allows the plant to carry out vital processes such as photosynthesis, nutrient transport, and water absorption. Okay, I'll read the first paragraph again. Rilego il primo paragrafo. Plants are complex organisms with specialized structures that perform essential functions for their survival and growth. 3 of the most important parts of a plant are the leaves, stems, and roots. Each of these organs has a specific anatomy and physiology that allows the plant to carry out vital processes such as photosynthesis, nutrient transport, and water absorption. Next bit.
Maybe can we check Riccardo in the number 1 blank? What have you written?
Leaves.
Okay, in the second one?
Stems.
Okay.
Roots,
Fourth?
for photosynthesis, nutrient, and water.
Okay, you've
The
got
answer.
it. Okay, we can go on.
Okay, the leaf. Structure and function. Leaves are the primary sites of photosynthesis. The process by which plants produce their own food. The structure of a leaf is adapted to maximize light absorption and gas exchange. The
Alice?
main parts of a leaf include...
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Alice, can you read number 7 and number 8? Gas. Okay, right. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, the main parts of a leaf include epidermis. Epidermis. The outer protective layer, which includes the cuticle. A waxy coating that prevents excessive water loss.
Only where you can find the number is a blank space for them. Sorry.
Cuticle is the word in the blank space. Yeah,
exactly.
Mesophyll, the inner tissue composed of 2 layers.
Inner, what does it mean?
Dentro.
Ah.
Qualcosa più dentro. Oh, internale. No, interno.
Internamente.
Sì.
Okay.
No, because there's internal or inner and there's external.
Ok, i tessuti interni. Mesofillo è un tessuto interno.
Exactly. So then we've got palisade. Palisade. I'll spell that. P-A-L-I-S-A-D-E. Palisade. Mesophyll, which contains chloroplasts and is responsible for most of the photosynthesis. Then here, spongy mesophyll. I'll spell that one.
Yeah.
Spongy. S-P-O-N-G-Y. S-P-O-N-G-Y. Spongy.
Ci ricordiamo la Y che cos'è? Y.
Spongy mesophyll, which has air spaces that facilitate gas exchange. Stomata. Small openings on the leaf surface controlled by guard cells. Guard cells that regulate the exchange of gases. Carbon dioxide.
Sei rimasto indietro? Wait a minute, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Could you go back and read the previous sentence?
Of course. Stomata. Small openings on the leaf surface controlled by guard cells.
That's okay.
Guard is G-U-A-R-D. G-U-A-R-D. Remember that I am British, and so R for me is R. Okay? A and R. Guard cells that regulate the exchange of gases carbon dioxide, oxygen, and water vapor. Water vapor.
Or is it water vapor? Vapore acqueo.
Exactly. Water vapor. V-A-P-O-R. Well, here in this text, così. But I bit you in it. Water vapor. Veins. Vascular bundles. These transport water via xylem. Xylem. X, Y, L, E, M. X, Y, L, E, M.
It's a little bit tricky when we say A, E, I.
Maybe a quick recap before we do this. Okay, right. Very true. Gosh, that is a really badly written A. Write it like this. A. Okay, right. A, E, I, R. A, E, I. Come. A, A. A, E,
It's a different way to write it.
I, A, E, I, R.
Yeah.
Makes sense? Here.
That's funny because we write different. we write E.
Oh, è vero.
Okay.
A, E, I.
The same. I and R.
Ah, yeah. A, E, I, R.
Okay, no problem.
And then this one, Y.
Y, Y. We say Y. Yeah, okay.
A, E, I, Y. Remember that in American English, that is R.
It's funny.
R. But I'm from England, so I say R. Okay, so. And 17. Phloem? Phloem. P. H. L. O. E. M. Phloem. Maybe.
I was writing it like so.
Phloem.
Yeah, not PH, but
It sounds like an F. To and from the leaf. Okay, shh. Ready for the next bit? Maybe. The stem. Support and transport. The stem provides structural support for the plant and acts as a conduit for the transport of water, nutrients, and sugars. The main components of the stem include epidermis, a protective outer layer that may have a cuticle, C-U-T-I-C-L-E, cuticle, to reduce water loss. Cortex, a layer of parenchyma?
We
Yeah.
say parenchyma. We say parenchyma, but
I'm
think
guessing it's parenchyma, but
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
I don't know this. Okay, this is spelled like this. P A R E N C H Y M A.
YNCA, like this.
YMCA. Cells that stores nutrients and contributes to structural
Ci
support.
capisce? Sì, dai. Ce la fai, Riccardo? Posto vicino.
Vascular bundles. These contain xylem, XYLEM, which transports water and minerals from the roots to the rest of the plant. Phloem, PHLOEM, which distributes sugars produced in the leaves to other parts of the plant. Cambium, CAMBIUM, a layer of dividing cells that contributes to stem growth in woody plants. And the last one, pith.
Is it midollo for you?
Where?
The translation of pith.
Ooh, pith. It's like it's like a layer of spongy earth.
Yeah, ok, è midollo, per noi è il midollo. Quindi è la parte centrale del fusto.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Okay,
That's
pith.
amazing. Fantastic.
The central part of the stem, often responsible for storing nutrients.
Il verbo to store, immagazzinare. Conservare è più, credo, to preserve.
Yeah,
Right.
preserve or keep. It depends on it depends on the sentence. Conservare.
When you have to store starch in
Immagazzinare.
Immagazzinare.
Yeah, I would say this is immagazzinare. Because it's for a long period of time.
Yeah.
The root, absorption and anchorage. Roots play a crucial role in anchoring A, N, C. I'll start again, Victor. Anchoring A, N, C, H, O, R, I, N, G. Anchoring the plant and absorbing water and minerals from the soil. The main parts of a root include root cap, a protective structure at the tip of the root that shields the growing cells.
Shields stands for?
A shield is scudo, so it's like, is there like a verb?
Okay, scudo.
But it's a verb. Is there a verb for like what a scudo does?
Proteggere.
Sì,
È
proteggere.
una struttura protettiva all'apice della radice, come uno scudo o che protegge la crescita delle cellule.
Sì.
Ok. Because shield is also tapparella.
No, quello è... noi non ce l'abbiamo, quindi... Come si chiama? Shutter.
Ah, shutter. Ok,
Sì.
shutter.
Tapparella è sciota, però noi non ce l'abbiamo in Inghilterra, perché non fa abbastanza caldo. We put curtains, tende. Epidermis, the outermost layer that absorbs water and nutrients. It often has root hairs, quindi R-O-O-T.
29.
29. It often has root hairs. Root is R-O-O-T, radice. Hairs, H-A-I-R-S, like hair.
Che cosa sono i root hairs? Peli radicali, root hairs.
Hairs.
Peli radicali.
Hairs. Exactly. Which increase the surface area for absorption. Cortex. A layer of cells that stores nutrients and helps in water movement. Endodermis, a specialized layer of cells that regulates the passage of water and minerals. So water and minerals into the vascular system. Vascular cylinder. Stele or steel?
Stelle. In italiano stelle.
Let's go with stele because I don't know what it is in English. Contains xylem, X-Y-L-E-M, and phloem, P-H-L-O-E-M, which distributes nutrients throughout the plant. Yes, Claudia?
Yeah, you may. Yeah.
Phloem. Phloem.
Okay, everybody got it?
We all got it?
Please, Rebecca, could you read for us the leaf structure and function? First paragraph. Fino a include. Fino ai due punti.
Leaves are the primary synthesis of the process by which plants produce their one food. The structure of a leaf is attempt to maximize light absorption and gas exchange. The main part of a leaf include.
Exactly.
Charlotte, could you read for us the same sentence?
Leaves are the primary sites of photosynthesis, the process by which plants produce their own food. The structure of a leaf is adapted to maximize light absorption and gas exchange. The main parts of a leaf include.
Mauro, puoi andare avanti?
Epidermis, the outer protective layer, which includes the cuticle and wave coating that prevents excessive water loss. Mesophyll, the inner tissue composed of two layers. Palisade mesophyll, which contains chloroplasts and is responsible for most of the photosynthesis. A spongy mesophyll, which are species that facilitates gas exchange.
Okay, could you read it for us?
Yeah. Epidermis, the outer protective layer, which includes the cuticle, a waxy coating that prevents excessive water loss. Mesophyll, the inner tissue composed of 2 layers. Palisade mesophyll, which contains chloroplasts and is responsible for most of the photosynthesis. Spongy mesophyll, which has air spaces that facilitate gas exchange.
Okay, Nicola, could you go on from stomata?
Stomata, small opening on the leaf surface, controlled by guard cell that regulate the exchange of gas, carbon dioxide, oxygen, and water vapor. Veins, vascular bundles. These transport water, xylem, and nutrients. Phloem and from the leaf.
Okay, yeah. See? Okay, could you read for us from stomata?
Stomata, small openings on the leaf surface controlled by guard cells that regulate the exchange of gases, carbon dioxide, oxygen, and water vapor. Veins, vascular bundles. These transport water via xylem and nutrients via phloem to and from the leaf.
Carlini, go on.
The stem support and transport. The stem provides structural support for the plant and acts as a conduit for the transport of water, nutrient, and sugar. The main components of the stem include epidermis, a protective outer layer that may have a cuticle to reduce water loss, cortex, a layer of parenchyma, cells that store nutrients and contributes to structural support, vascular.
Okay, that's it. Okay, can you read it?
The stem provides structural support for the plant and acts as a conduit for the transport of water, nutrients, and sugars. The main components of the stem include epidermis, a protective outer layer that may have a cuticle to reduce water loss. Cortex, a layer of parenchyma cells that stores nutrients and contributes to structural support.
Okay, Bianca?
Siamo qua, vero?
Vascular.
Vascular.
Vascular bundles. Vicino al 22.
Vascular bundles. These contain xylem, which transport water and minerals from the roots to the rest of the plant. Phloem, which distributes sugars produced in the leaves to other parts of the plant. Cambium, a layer of dividing cell that contributes to the stem growth in woody plants. Pith, the central part of the stem, often responsible for storing nutrients.
Okay, thank you.
Vascular bundles. These contain xylem, which transports water and minerals from the roots to the rest of the plant. Phloem, which distributes sugars produced in the leaves to other parts of the plant. Cambium, a layer of dividing cells that contributes to stem growth in woody plants. Pith, the central part of the stem, often responsible for storing nutrients.
Okay, Victor, could you read for us up to include? From this to here.
Okay. The root, absorbing the anchorage. Roots play a crucial role in anchoring the plant and absorbing water, absorbing water and minerals from the soil. These main parts of a root include.
Okay, great. I'm sorry. No, that's okay. No problem.
Roots play a crucial role in anchoring the plant and absorbing water and minerals from the soil. The main parts of a root include root cap, a protective structure at the tip of the root that shields the growing cells, Epidermis, the outermost layer that absorbs water and nutrients. It often has root hairs, which increase the surface area for absorption. Cortex, a layer of cells that stores nutrients and helps in water movement.
Okay, now Riccardo read from root cap and so on.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Yes.
Root cap, a protective structure at the tip of the root that shields the growing cells. Epidermis, the outermost layer that absorbs water and nutrients. It often has root hairs which increase the surface area for absorption. Cortex, a layer of cells that stores nutrients and helps in water movement.
Okay, could you read it again?
Of course, root cap, a protective structure at the tip of the root that shields the growing cells. Epidermis, the outermost layer that absorbs water and nutrients. It often has root hairs which increase the surface area for absorption. Cortex, a layer of cells that stores nutrients and helps in water movement.
Okay, Alessandro, could you read for us the last part, up to the end? Up to the end or until to the end?
Up till the end. Or maybe I would say until the end. Both are fine.
Endodermis, a specialized layer of cell that regulates the passage of water and the minerals into the vascular system. Vascular cylinders still contain xylem, which transports water upwards, phloem, which distributes nutrients throughout the plant. Instruction?
Oh, no, that's okay. Instruction. Okay, could you read for us?
Yeah. Endodermis, a specialized layer of cells that regulates the passage of water and minerals into the vascular system. Vascular cylinder, stele, contains xylem, which transports water upwards, phloem, which distributes nutrients throughout the plant.
Okay, well, Claudio, could you read in Italian language the first paragraph at the beginning, from the beginning?
Okay.
This part. Okay. The title, Plant Anatomy.
Anatomia e fisiologia delle piante, foglie, e radici e tronco. Le piante sono un organismo complesso con strutture specializzate per l'esecuzione di funzioni vitali per la loro sopravvivenza e la crescita. Le tre più importanti parti della pianta sono le foglie, il tronco e la radice. Ognuna di questi organi ha un'anatomia specifica e una fisiologia che gli permette di
Carry out vuol dire
svolgere processi vitali come la fotosintesi, il trasporto di nutrienti e l'assorbimento di acqua.
Very good, I think.
Very
right?
good, Claudio. That was an excellent job.
Yeah,
well done.
Exactly. The leaf structure and function, Mauro, can you read in Italian language?
Allora, la foglia, la struttura e la funzione. La foglia ha una sintesi primaria che è la fotosintesi, ha un lavoro primario che è la fotosintesi, che è un processo nel quale le piante producono il proprio cibo. La struttura nella pianta è adapted.
La struttura
della foglia? Adapted cos'è? Adattato a un meccanismo della
questo vuol dire da massimizzare.
Sì, ottimizzare.
okay.
Ottimizzare
la luce che assorbe e il gas che è lo scambio. Le parti più importanti della foglia includono l'epidermide che produce
outer protective layer.
Strato protettivo esterno.
Esatto. Scrivetevi queste parole se non ce le ricordiamo. Strato protettivo esterno.
Scusami, potresti ripetere?
dove c'è scritto epidermis, the outer protective layer
Questo.
stands for il strato protettivo
Alisade.
esterno.
Questo include la cuticola and
Questo quindi 13.
Vaccine coating è
Carbon dioxide.
una coltre di cera,
and prevede previene non lo so, eccessivi, la perdita
eccessiva
di acqua.
Ok, vai Riccardo, leggiamo dal mesofillo, leggiamo in
Allora,
italiano, vai.
Il tessuto interno è composto da 2 strati.
Sì.
La mesofilla palizzata,
Il mesofillo palizzata, sì.
che contiene il cloroplasti ed è responsabile ed è molto responsabile per la fotosintesi.
Più che molto responsabile, possiamo
Cioè è
dire
importante, è importante.
È responsabile per la maggior parte.
La maggior parte della mesofilla, della fotosintesi.
Ok.
E la mesofilla spugnosa.
Sì.
Che ha degli spazi aerei
Di aria, su spazi di aria.
e facilitati
Per facilitare.
per facilitare
Che cosa
il
saranno?
coso di
Gas
gas.
exchange.
Cioè l'uscita di gas, non so.
Lo scambio,
Scambio.
Lo scambio di gas. Ok. Legge anche gli stomi, stomata.
Allora, small
Small openings.
non so come
Piccole
dire.
aperture
Piccole aperture della foglia,
della superficie
della
della foglia.
superficie della foglia.
Ok, that's
Bene,
okay. Thank you very much.
bravissimi, grazie.
We can applaud Charlotte because it's the last time, right? Okay, grazie.